speaks in acronyms. I need to say that. It's the A.E.I.L, and everybody has initials, and including me. I go by KB because my legal name has connotations attached to it that I don't like to associate with. Although sometimes I know that I can be a true, ready for this, Karen. Yeah. Anyway, let me get into what I was going to say. In talking about acronyms, denial doesn't even notice I am lying. Okay, denial. That's the acronym. And many of us live in the state of denial. And we're not lying about any one situation. We're lying to ourselves about all of them. And if you want to know if you're living in denial, think about how many times you're arguing with somebody about something. It could be something that has nothing to do with you. But because you can't admit that you're wrong, or you can't accept what they're saying, or their position, you have to prove yourself right, your theories right, and you just enter into a whole bunch of arguments for the sake of not really dealing with the real. And the real is you're holding on to this position for whatever reason. Amen. So, not too long ago, a couple of people, I had to tell them, I told you what I see. You've told me what you see. There's no vehicle for understanding, no vehicle for compromise in positioning. So I'm not going to argue about things that don't bring life. Amen. Just like that. It's just like there's minutes I can't get back on my life arguing about stuff. It just makes no sense whatsoever. You want to say it's blue, I want to say it's purple, and we're both adamant in our positions. Mind you, blue and purple have nothing to do with anything in life. It's not coordinating. It's not necessary. We're not participating in a function or a fashion show where we need this certain shade of color. I mean, like I said, it doesn't bring life in any way, shape, or form. But we're arguing about it for the sake of arguing. No, sir. No, ma'am. Ain't doing it. Ain't happening. And so I'm letting the position go. Now, mind you, person that's in denial about the situation hears that I'm letting them go because they are so married, invested into what they are speaking and what they want to argue about, that there's no room for, hey, let's just not talk about this because it's going to bring up conflict. They're going to find some kind of way to sneak that back into the conversation or to resume their positioning. Amen. So denial. How many of us are in denial about the things of God? God is okay. God is cool. God is this, that, and the other. God is everything except God. We want to live adjacent to God. We don't want to elevate God. We don't want to edify God. God has to relate to our senses and sensibilities. Now, if I needed a God on my level, let's just say I wouldn't need a God. Getting back to, the arguing and the fussing and fighting That's somebody on my level. What are you going to do for me when I need something? How are you going to help me in my time of need or my time of pain? You know, yes, it's good to have a presence, but I know at some point you're going to assume your positioning. And your positioning can't put me in right standing. Your positioning can't heal me. Your positioning can't hear my unspoken, or my heart when it cries out, and my mouth when it says everything's fine but my heart is breaking. Your positioning can't do anything for me in those situations. Your positioning can't send a legion of angels to protect me. Your positioning can't hold me and contain me when, I need that. Like I said, it's good to have your presence as a comfort on a certain level, but I know your comfort has limitations and expectations. God is God.